Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Fuck.
It's alright. Keep it in. Keep it in. Makes it authentic.
Keep it in. We're going to keep it in. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Tax Deductible Gaming, the first gaming podcast that doesn't care about the quality of it, just that the ATO justifies all my gaming purchases. My name is Dan Dennis, and I'm the host of the podcast. As the name suggests, I'm not really setting out to make an in-depth podcast about gaming that will change how the format is done, but just to make a show that's good enough. Each week I'll be joined by guests to go through the news of the week, what games we've been playing, and anywhere else the conversation goes. This week I'm joined by the very funny Andy Lee.
Good day, Dan Dennis. How are you this evening?
I'm very good, Andy. I've had a wonderful day. I've had plenty of fruit and veg. I've been playing some video games.
Taking some solid... what's the classification factor for this?
Fuck. Explicit.
Okay, so
yeah, there we go. Yeah.
How your shit's been, brother?
Yeah, my shits have been good. But
top tier.
Okay, as far as I said, anywhere else the conversation goes, that's not exactly where I was expecting it to go.
Dan Dennis's shits.
No. They're pretty big. It's the DLC everyone's been waiting for. They keep on dropping.
Yeah, the turd DLC, which is some of Fallout 4's DLC.
Yeah, is it really?
Oh yeah, no. Like if you know those like expansion packs where you can like make your fucking base bigger and they give you more.
Oh right, yeah.
I was like, I don't need this shit.
No,
I want to know more stuff about the world.
Yeah,
I don't need a hut for dog meat. He's dead.
Yeah, you need...
I killed him in my game.
And
actually, he is dead in real life.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is so funny that you mentioned it. That's actually the second news story of Fallout 4.
Dog
River
meat's
the dog
meat.
Is it gone, baby? No, R.I.P. R.I.P. to the dog River.
Yeah, what was his name?
River. His name was River.
Her name was River.
Her name was River. Oh my God, I've misgendered.
No, their name is River.
Their name was River.
Come on, get with the times.
Anyway, but so with all these hot topics that you just blasted off the top of your head, I think it's safe to say you've been a gamer. You're a gamer for a while. Would you call yourself a gamer?
Dan, it's probably one of my most relaxing hobbies. Anything to like just log out of this world and just go into a different one.
Interesting.
It's very good for you.
So like Ready Player One would be like heaven for you.
No, it's scary. Can you die in Ready Player One?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
Well, if it's not like...
Let me check. I got my laptop here.
If it's like Sword Art Online, no, I wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
That'd turn me off video games because then there's the stress of death and shit.
Yeah.
And nobody wants that.
Can you die? You die if you hit one hurdle or miss a jump, and you only get a few lives before the game is over, and you have to start at the very beginning. Yeah.
But you don't die in real life.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, then I could do that.
Oh, here we go. We've got a Reddit thing. This has been an absolute detour. So like I said, mediocre podcast. I just want the ATO to justify it.
We're just having fun, mate.
You just start from level 1. It's permadeath stuff.
Well, regardless, it's just games are, it's just a really good thing to just, for me, mentally, it just helps me just calm down and just like relieve stress and stuff.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's like movies or anything. People have rugby. I have video games.
Yep. I've got them all. I've got rugby, movie, and video games.
Oh, the ultimate trifecta.
The ultimate trifecta.
Almost every girl would not want to fuck you.
No, it's not almost. It's every girl.
Dan, welcome to my world, baby.
Hell yeah, it's good to be.
It's good to not fuck. Welcome to the not fuck potty.
Yeah.
The only thing we're fucking up are the hard drives, cunt, that we're putting on our consoles.
Okay, so this has quickly turned into a pro incel podcast. No, but what games? What games do you reckon you've played? What was your first game?
First game?
Yeah. How old were you?
Actually, my first game I remember cognitively playing was Ocarina of Time. And it was hilarious looking back because I don't know what my dad would have got.
Oh, God, what the fuck?
Oh, no. What's happened? What have you done, mate?
I accidentally pressed a button.
You just fucked up my fucking memory.
No.
I can't remember now.
No.
What podcast is this?
Okay, I'll just ask the question again because essentially I accidentally hit a button. There's a horn jazz thing.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. No, this is the podcast now. What's funky?
I don't know, go.
You hear it through your headphones. Anyway, when I was a child and I was playing Ocarina of Time, I must have bought my dad must have bought a completed copy, because as soon as I went to plug that thing in, guess who I was versing, baby? Fucking Ganondorf, straight up in the castle. Every emblem, everything collected, full hearts, full mana bar. And I was like, this game's quite short.
Wait, I was
You were
distracted.
giggling at the
I was
fucking
giggling at the
sound bites,
sound.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. So what? It was a pirated copy of
It wasn't pirated. It must have just been traded in.
Because Ocarina of Time, you didn't need the save pack.
No, that was Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Okay.
Ocarina of Time, just completed save file.
Yes.
It's either that.
So when you boot it up, you just hit load game.
Yeah, it's either that or my dad played the hell out of Ocarina of Time, which I don't think he did. He was a Mario Kart man.
Ah, interesting.
He was a Mario Kart man.
Yeah.
He'd complete Tetris while he was like just taking dumps in the toilet, and just be me and my sister watching him.
What?
We would just be gathered around my dad in the toilet, and he'd just be like on a Game Boy.
Yeah.
And he'd just be like, "Look, I'm about to beat Tetris again." It's just me and my sister like, "Holy shit!"
That rocks.
Same with Mario.
Yeah. Man, that's interesting. Man,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool that you just went straight into Mario. I think my first one was like Dad did a little it was some weird computer game where it was like monkeys throwing bananas. It was like Tanks essentially, but just reskinned.
So it's like,
You know Tanks?
was it like shitty worms?
Yeah.
You know worms.
Yeah, I know worms.
But is monkeys throwing their own shit or throwing banana? I mean,
throwing bananas.
Oh
It was
man.
monkeys just throwing bananas and it was just meant to be like a King Kong thing. I don't know. But this was like 1997 maybe?
On a computer?
Yeah, it was on a computer. Dad was an IT guy.
My
No.
dad wasn't that. My
Yeah,
dad
I was this close to becoming a Mr. Robot.
But you could have, Dan. You could have, and you didn't.
Could have, yeah.
And
But
look what
no.
you've done with your life. Now you're doing an ATO podcast.
Yeah, now I'm doing a podcast where I'm trying to make all my video game purchases tax deductible. We'll see
Yeah,
how
man.
this goes. This just needs to go for 1 year to see if I can pull it off.
You can do it for a year. It doesn't
I
have to
can do
be
this
good
week.
for a year.
Yeah, precisely. It doesn't need to be good.
You don't even need to be guests. You don't even have to turn the mics on. You can just...
I think I need to have the mics on to record to
Yeah, but
prove that I have a podcast.
Yeah, but can't it just be you going about your daily routine?
No, because then it's not about video games. Well, I mean, I do play video games during the day.
Just one sentence about video games. The rest
Yeah.
is a therapy session.
Yeah.
My life's in fucking agony. It's chaos.
Oh, God.
I'm going to kill myself. I won't. Anyway,
Anyway.
welcome to the potty.
Mario Kart's the best.
Anyway, that's my experience with video game. Then, obviously Pokemon was a big one. That
Yeah.
was a big factor.
We loved Pokemon.
We loved Pokemon.
We loved it. Which one did you start? Which gen?
Pokemon. Mine was yellow. It was yellow, and then I got blue.
Oh, okay, cool. So you went... Oh, man,
Yellow,
that would have
blue.
sucked.
It did suck.
'Cause you
I
were
was
taking a
like,
step
man,
backwards.
Charizard got fatter. You remember this little... Is it like spirits or sprites? What do you...
Yeah,
how they-
sprites.
Yeah, little sprites. It's just like... I remember playing them and just being like, fuck, this is not how it is in my head.
Yeah.
They don't look like this in my
Yeah.
head.
Why isn't Pikachu following me?
Why can I count how many pixels are on this fucking Pokemon? And yeah, from Pokemon, obviously, I went to... I remember the first game, which is ironically what we're about to get into.
Yeah.
The first one, I'm just like, holy shit, fucking games are actually fun. Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
I started at number 3,
Same. That was my first.
and I was just like,
We won't get too far into it. We'll probably discuss in a bit.
but
But
my
yeah.
god, what a fun
Yeah.
fucking
Up your arsenal. Amazing game.
new
Play
game
some more.
plus, fucking game changer. I was just like, oh, the game's done.
I was
Sad.
too young to play through. I didn't play through the campaign. I just played multiplayer. I played bits and pieces of the campaign.
Dude, the campaign's the best bit about Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I was an idiot. I like shooting stuff. I like shooting guns at my brother.
Guess what you're doing in the game? A lot of fucking shooting.
Yeah, but at my brother?
You can do that in real life.
Oh, okay. Well, no, we're not. Not since John Howard. Uh-oh.
Oppa!
Whoop! Suddenly hit the funky jazz after I said not since John Howard.
That's what I thought you were going to do.
Oh, man, that rocks.
Yeah, man. Not since Johnny Howard. Tax deductible. Tax deductible riffs.
Yeah, here we go. Not just the ATO, also taking shots at former leaders of the Liberal National Party.
I know nothing about politics.
Me either, really. But no, so we played a bit of Ratchet and Clank, Pokemon, all the greats. So that's Andy Lee for everyone.
And now to talk. But how about you, Dan? It is your podcast.
It is my
and
podcast.
it's your first episode.
It's
We
my
need to
first-
know more about your
Need to know
gaming history.
my gaming history.
The depths. that you've gone to?
Yeah, like I said, started with the King Kong reskinned version of Tanks,
Mm.
and then similar to you, it was Pokemon. My brother got yellow, I got silver.
Oh, wait, how old are you again?
95, so 26.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I am 26.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Played silver, and then I got...
How good was Silver?
Silver was good. Ruby was my favorite.
But how fucking good was Silver when you finished the Elite Four?
Oh, yeah, and then you
And
find
then
out
you were
there's a
just
whole
like,
other thing.
there's another game.
Yeah, you're like, Jesus! Like, it was so good.
I get to catch Ho-Oh.
Yeah, I remember just like freaking out. I was like, no. And my brother's like, what is it? I was like,
Kanto.
I can catch the train.
You can go to the Kanto region.
This is nuts. I can play your game. He's like, what?
That's even better. Your game you're almost done with. I'm going to start it now at ultimate power.
Yeah.
With a fucking silver flying bird.
Oh, man, it rocked.
Aeroblast.
Yeah.
Everything.
So, yeah, I think Pokemon's probably been the most consistent game franchise throughout my gaming.
Actually, yeah, it's never really faltered.
Yeah.
It's always just added on a little bit.
And I know some people are like, oh, it's the same game. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. I want to relive my childhood.
Yeah, I just want this over and over. It's nice, it's simple. I know what I'm doing.
I don't want a Pikachu that has to deal with psychological issues.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be another status.
Yeah.
PTSD as a status.
Yeah, that's the sequel to Detective Pikachu. It's been on the force for too long.
He's drinking in bars.
Yeah, he's actively trying to forget instead of trying to remember.
Peak. Fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah, so it was that, and then probably like fun games were like Grand Theft Auto. Always enjoyed Grand Theft Auto.
Do you remember Grand Theft Auto and then realizing, oh, there's missions to this? Did you?
Yes.
Do you remember there was a time it was like you just got all the cheat codes, and then
Yeah.
there was a point where it's like, I wonder what that. Whenever I go to that pink circle,
Yeah, what's this green? Yeah.
shit starts up like they
Yeah.
start to. What
And
the
you
fuck?
unlock more areas. Like I remember the only reason I found out about it was because I went to a friend's place, and in San Andreas he'd unlocked the whole map. I'm like, how'd you get here? And it was like, oh, I've just been playing the missions. I was like, what do you mean missions?
No, flying car cheat. I was
Yeah.
just like, I wonder what's beyond that bridge.
Yeah, but if you flew over, you got 5 stars or something. It was
you?
automatic 5 stars. Yeah.
I don't know. It was a fun time.
And
over there.
I hated getting 5 stars. I was a big 3-star guy.
But in Vice City, I was always just like, I thought that part of the map. You know how like the first part of the map's very like it's going off.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful Miami Beach. And then I thought on the other side, it'd be like, maybe there's more of this. It's the most hoodlumy. It's the derelicts. I'm just like, fuck, this is so anticlimactic.
Nothing going on.
Immediately just flew back to the other side.
Yeah. So I think the interesting thing for me, my big relation with the Grand Theft Auto games is less so that I played them in like the free roam and stuff. It was more so the fact that they were explicitly banned in our household. Because of there was like
Yeah, you can fuck.
you can kill sex workers and get your money back or something.
Yeah, which I would have just you can kill workers.
Which isn't the point of the game. I wasn't going to do it.
You can also kill just minors.
but-
and shit.
But we did own every single one of them, and we had them hidden, and I played through them in secret.
My dad just outright just bought them for us, and just saw me with a smiley face just shooting people down. He's just like, "Now you know what's right, son.
Yeah.
Please tell me." It's like, "Oh yeah, this is all just."
Yeah.
But check this out, just a minigun, just.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I try to explain it. To my mum a couple of years ago, and she's like, "Well, what's your appeal?" And like, it's so graphic and violent. Like, what's the appeal? And I was like,
You just nailed
"It is the number one stress reliever in my life. It's a sandbox of zero consequences when I can just go in and destroy everything, and then afterwards I can turn it off, and I'm gonna feel a lot better."
Yeah, it's like playing God every time you just turn off the game.
Yeah.
That's almost even worse than just shooting one person because you're just deleting everything. The more I play this, the better I am for this digital society.
Yeah. It's keeping everyone alive.
Exactly.
And
but man, turning that game off is so fun.
yeah. And then I guess the other game franchise from there was probably just like the Lego games, like Lego Star Wars.
Really? You're a Lego game man?
Yeah,
I
Lego
never
Star
got into
Wars,
them.
Lego Marvel Superheroes, best Marvel game.
I've
Besides
never-
the Insomniac Spider-Man games. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. They're just dumb fun. Lego Harry Potter's pretty good because you can just go around the school zapping magic at other students, and
the thing
they'll
that turned
blow
me
up.
off was it was a Lego game. That's the only reason why I just couldn't. It's like I can't. Do
More
this.
of a Roblox guy.
No, I just grow out of that shit.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they're
But
not.
I stay in the video game world.
Yeah, they're still fun. I don't know.
No, I'm
Just
sure they
some-
are.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, do you want something dumb?
Yeah.
Do you just want to see your franchises in Lego and you can play through it?
Yeah.
It's great. One of my favorite things was, it's one of those things where they definitely wouldn't get away with it now, because of cancel culture. Willie in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the female lead.
What, does he crack out some slurs?
Nope, it's female. She's, but her superpower is screaming.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like it's just one of the most insane things. Her only use in the game is to break glass because she can scream.
Quick, use the nagging button
Yeah.
in order to get Indiana out of his seat.
You're like, like just because this movie was made in the 80s doesn't mean we need to bring the stereotypes through with it.
That's beautiful. And now I want to play that game.
Oh man, it's probably on sale on Steam or Green Man Gaming or something.
I'm sure you could rip it off. So legally buy it somewhere.
Definitely, 100%. Anyway, so that's us. That's me. That's Andy. We've done some news. This is obviously an entertaining podcast so far. Let's go to news of the week.
Overlay all of them.
And that's the news theme. No, news of the week. As always, it's a big week in video game and gaming culture. The first one off the rank is the Space Jam arcade game going straight to Xbox Game Pass this Friday. Are you a fan of Space Jam?
What the fuck is that?
You know Space Jam? Looney Tunes? Michael Jackson?
Are you serious?
Not Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
No, Space.
No, sorry, that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah.
No, I had no idea they were making a game. What is it?
Yeah, for the new. So you know how there's a new Space Jam movie.
Game.
Yeah, so they're doing
the new movie. Sorry.
Yeah, so they're doing an arcade game, and it's going straight to Xbox Game Pass this Friday.
Free?
Yeah, because it's on Xbox Game Pass.
No, but how much if you just want to pay for it?
There's like
$79.95.
$120. I don't know. I think you'll be able to purchase it a couple of weeks afterwards. But
was this revealed at E3?
No, it was this was revealed on YouTube.
Oh, they just soloed it?
They just released
any of the talk from E3?
No, which is the best part. But
some balls there to do.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you guys know Space Jam, you know the Looney Tunes. Yeah, it's just like Looney Tunes, and I think it's LeBron James is in the new Space Jam.
What if they just released like DLC for the NBA 2K21?
I would love that.
Wouldn't that be sick?
I would love that if the Looney Tunes get added to the next NBA 2K game.
Campaign.
I would not be surprised if that's also something that they're working on.
You heard it here first before you even heard it anywhere.
Yeah, this is breaking news.
News.
Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes coming to NBA 2K12.
Yeah, you just have to play as
2K12.
2K.
The old ass fuck games.
Yeah. Did you ever play many arcade games?
Like in an actual arcade?
In an actual arcade or just in general?
I think the only arcade game I played, it was two. It's Time Crisis.
Yes, cool.
Where you just, it was a great first level.
Yeah.
And
then you ran out of money and you never got past that.
Yeah, because then, I don't know, they expected you to have like the skills of a god on the second level.
No.
I was like, I only know how to do the first part. And then Scott Pilgrim. You know when they released...
Oh, right,
the Scott Pilgrim game?
Yeah, and they re-released
So
it
cute.
recently.
Yeah. Such
How is it?
adorable
Isn't that meant to be insanely difficult for an arcade game?
Yes. Yeah. It hurt me.
It hurt you?
But it was so fun. But you were just like, I'm Scott.
Yeah, gotcha.
Shit up. Yeah.
And and you play through the manga and stuff. Yeah. I think, because for me, the only arcade game that I can really remember playing is the Simpsons one.
Oh, I remember that too.
Yeah, Simpsons. Love the Simpsons arcade game. And the other one that I'm kind of looking forward to besides this one, because it's free, I have an Xbox, is... Oh, what is it? Oh, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one coming to the Switch.
No, I never played that either, man.
You'd never played Ninja... No, there was the classic Ninja Turtles arcade games. They were a lot of fun, but they've got a new one coming to the Switch later this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I might give it a go, but it hasn't been on my horizon.
Interesting.
You know what has been on my horizon, though?
What has been on your horizon?
My hatred for Bethesda and them being
in the
fucking
Xbox.
so angry.
Are you wanting to talk about E3 and all the big announcements?
No, we'll wait for that.
Well, no, because that's...
What else? Oh, is that next?
Actually, no, because we've already covered one, which was River the dog dying. R.I.P. Dog meat. Yeah. Dog meat's dead meat. The other one, I just looked it up then. I only just found out about this because I believe are you a fan of Demon Slayer? Have you seen Demon Slayer? Do you watch it? The anime?
Oh, they're coming up with a Naruto kind of...
so that's coming out...
Storm,
so that's coming out in October. I was watching the trailer, some gameplay. It looks to be a fun little adventure game that allows you to play through pretty much the entire story up until Mugen Train.
But the only thing that anime games really just allow you to do is just play as the anime character. That's all you want to do. Yeah. But they're never good games.
I think the only ones who've got it right were the Dragon Ball Z fighting games.
Budokai? Actually, Budokai. Yeah, but I mean like
particularly when they
solo campaign.
Not getting any. But no, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Just keeps on growing. Highest grossing movie of this year.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
fucking nuts.
$500,000.
I don't know why. I tried watching the first episode. I found it to be okay. Like, it wasn't crazy to me.
Yeah, it gets better.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. I watched all of it in about a week. And then I went and saw the movie a couple of weeks ago. It's so good.
I heard the manga. Oh, I know the manga ending. People hated that shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't looked into it.
You're going to fucking hate it.
Great. I look forward to finding out whatever that is in a couple of years.
No, it's short. You'll find out soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a short-lived series. Not everything has to go for like One Piece length amount of time.
Yes. Well, that is good news for me.
One Piece, 22 years or 23 years strong or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so that's Demon Slayer. Up next, E3. That's right.
Fuck
E3.
Bethesda.
And it's big announcement this year at E3.
Yes.
Just Dance 2022.
Yes. Yeah. Just
people just dancing non-stop.
Yeah, I'd never play a Just Dance game. Have you played Just Dance?
No, I haven't. But essentially, pretty much all they get praise for these days.
Tell me, what exactly is Just Dance about?
It's about just letting yourself go and just dancing. Just feeling the rhythm.
Can't do that.
Feel the beat.
Must have alcohol to play.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do that, but we recommend the restraint. No, it's pretty much from what I've heard, just the number one exercise sim.
Really?
Yeah, because you're just doing dancing, and like people who've worn Apple Watches, like, hey, I've just played this for like 40 minutes and burnt 1,000 calories.
You can do. Just go to a gym, mate.
Yeah, go to a gym. But
go to a gym. Go for a walk.
You never know. Some people like dancing. Dancing's a form of exercise, Andy.
Yeah, look, that's true. I'm too judgmental.
Yeah. Anyway, I probably won't be playing Just Dance.
Never will.
Yeah, but Bethesda. You want to talk about Bethesda?
Well, look, I think it's great Bethesda's making a prequel to Destiny. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's all it looks like to me.
Starfield.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big call to make for a game that we've only seen 2 minutes of.
Hey, man. People can have their opinions. I'm sure it's going to be great, though. And I'm just angry that I just won't be able to play it.
You can get an Xbox.
I'm not getting an Xbox for
Why not?
Starfield.
But you can get an Xbox for everything. You can get an Xbox for the new Pirates of the Caribbean expansion of Dead Seas, Sea of Thieves.
Have you played Sea? I don't like.
No, I've never played it. I've never played it.
Well, you've never had an Xbox. That's right.
No, I do have an Xbox.
Mm.
I got everything, baby. That's why I need this podcast.
Wait, do you have an Xbox Series X as well?
No, I don't have the Series X.
Oh, well,
I've got the One S. I've got the One S.
Well, you can get an Xbox Series X and tell me what Starfield's like in 4 years' time.
I will. I will definitely be doing that.
It's been pushed back for 16 years. Starfield, 5.5 from IGN.
The thing I'm most worried about with Starfield, I don't know if you're the same.
Multiplayer?
No, knowing how Skyrim is a fun game, but also a little bit, I found it to be a bit shallow.
In what way?
In just once you figured out the basics, there isn't too much more depth to it.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean,
and you figure out the basics within the first couple of hours.
Yeah, but I kind of like I like the leveling up system. How like literally everything you do, that's leveling something up.
That's fair.
But I don't like how they made it scaling to you as a player. So when you
okay.
level up, the game also just goes up with you. It's like, well, what the fuck is the point? I
Yeah.
want to feel like a god in
Yeah,
this
you want to
thing.
be able to go through and destroy everything.
I want to walk through a village, and then the other end is just chaos. It's just right behind me.
Yeah.
Just death everywhere. But unfortunately, that's the one thing I just don't like about some RPGs, that they'll all level up with you. It's like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah. That's not what I want in a game.
Yeah,
I want the game to start challenging, boss fights to stay challenging, but everything else to be like, yeah, let's go.
yeah, make bosses obviously hard as shit.
Yeah.
But like, I do want to grind so I can just mow down enemies. But like with Starfield, it's probably gonna be good. I just hate that they used Fallout they probably used Fallout as a way to just, okay, we've got to try out multiplayer somehow.
Yeah.
And they just hoard out that franchise.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, Fallout. But also, I think the thing with Starfield is Outer Wilds already exists.
Oh, Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
No, yeah, Outer Wilds is the other one.
Yeah, Outer Worlds is what you're talking about.
Yeah, Outer Wilds is the time-based one where you're an alien trying to figure out why the universe is dying.
Well, Starfield is a serious Outer Worlds. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, that's what it seems to be.
Yeah. Look, I reckon they'll do great with it because it's their original IP. So they're probably going to respect it a bit more than Fallout. Yeah, because they just bought that out. So, but Fallout was great.
Yeah, the first couple, I reckon up until 4.
Up until 4? I thought 4 was good.
Yeah, I think 4's good.
But 3 is definitely the one I planted the most hours in. That was sick. Regardless of, the people looking like rigid meat puppets.
Fallout 3, Fallout Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Fallout 4, watch out, the golf ball's coming for you. They're all good games. Nuke Bomb. I never finished Fallout 4. I sunk a couple of hours into it, and then the ending was spoiled for me in a news story about a hockey game where someone shouted out the ending of Fallout 4 over the speakers.
That's great.
That
you in real life?
In real life, I was not at a hockey game.
Oh, that would have been even better.
The news was reporting on a hockey game where someone took over the speakers and revealed the final decision of the game. And I was like,
kill your son.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God. So I just put it down, never picked it up. I was like, I can't
What's
do
a
this.
twist? Really? That can ruin a game for you?
It didn't
Just
ruin a
knowing the
game.
ending?
I might go back and play through it. Now that I know the end, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
But just kind of,
enjoy it.
yeah. Never know. I might enjoy stuff. Some other big things. Another one for me, I'm not sure, because you got a Switch. You've got a Nintendo Switch. Did you play the original Mario vs. Rabbids or Mario and Rabbids?
No, I wasn't a fan.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of like Ubisoft. So I played Super Mario Odyssey,
Yeah.
but I know the turn-based. I'll play Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm quite excited.
Is it a
I'm
good?
quite excited.
Is it a good game?
It's a great game. It's Mario and Rabbids. It's a very fun game. It's just XCOM-esque for anyone who isn't aware.
I want to try and get into XCOM. I
Yeah.
want to give that a go.
Okay, well, if you want to give it a go, but with a IP, with a major IP, with a
If you
little,
want to give it a go with a little Italian.
okay, imagine
plumber.
imagine a little Italian plumber, but he has a gun.
Oh, mate, you got me going.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing. Besides Super Smash Bros, Mario vs. Rabbids is the only Mario game where he has a gun.
I mean,
And finally
he
answers
does
the
have
question.
fireballs in one of the games. In
Yeah,
all
but
of the
that's not a
games.
gun. That's not a gun.
It's even more chaotic. It's a fucking fireball.
Yeah, but
You're harnessing
that's
the elements
magic.
in your hand.
That's magic.
And that's even more cooler.
But Mario vs. Rabbids is Mario proving that he could handle himself. And then the only other big kind of stuff for me, it's stuff that you're probably not going to play. Oh no, Breath of the Wild 2, that was teased.
I'll play that.
What do you reckon the twist is?
I don't want to know.
You don't wanna know?
I haven't
Yeah.
even delved into.
Yeah.
I'll never know.
Did you see the article? Not the article, but the thing that they said where we haven't released the title because
Yeah.
yeah,
Because the titles spoil the game.
yeah. It's like,
What is your logic?
what are you talking about? Like that's
That's the point. Oh, mate.
so
The
yeah.
Legend of Zelda.
yeah.
Link dies.
It'd be like Fallout 4, kill your son.
Infant side.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah. Why? Just come up with a more covert name.
what would be the worst game where they just put the ending in the title?
What's the most contra?
Remember the ATO's listening, Andy.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
Last of Us, Ellie's the cure.
Ah, very good. Yeah.
Last of Us 2, Joel tells Ellie.
Yeah.
And he dies.
Ellie.
Last of Us 3, Ellie's straight now. She's actually bi.
Yeah. Whoa. That game took a real twist.
Did it though?
No.
I mean, with the DLC it did.
I don't know. I haven't played them yet.
Sorry, Dan. You don't have to anymore now, buddy. Hey, man, you can just enjoy the scenery now.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Hey, you can spoil something for me, mate.
Yeah, come on. No, man, I don't have anything to spoil for you. That's so good. I was just like,
I thought you would have played it by now. You got a PS5.
yeah, I haven't played it. I've been playing the Uncharted games. I've been playing through God of War.
Wait, what Uncharted are you up to?
Number 2.
Hey, Uncharted 3, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Uncharted 4, he's back, and guess what?
He's old.
He's older, and I know.
Yeah, I've seen some video essays about it, so I have a rough idea about. That's the lamest fucking sentence I've ever said. Yeah, I've seen some video essays on Uncharted.
I've also watched some video essays.
But you've played them.
Yeah, but
I haven't.
it's also like when you're watching like walkthroughs of people that are
Yeah.
playing a game that you'll never want to get, but just
That's fair.
intrigued by.
Yeah, like potentially me when it comes to what
The Last of
might
Us.
be the biggest game of this year. The Last of Us. No.
Of last year.
Yeah.
It was last year, wasn't it? No, was it 2019?
I don't know. I think
It was
20.
It was last year. Yeah.
Last of Us Part 2 was last year?
Yeah, it was last year. You've had a year. That's
Okay,
fine.
so it's
I don't feel bad anymore.
So was Death Stranding then Last of Us Part 2?
Fucking Death Stranding. I remember when Death Stranding came out, I was like, oh man, it's so unique. And then like in retrospect, I'm like, nah, it's not. It looks like it's based in a really good world,
Yeah.
but you're walking.
Yeah, and I love walking. I love delivering stuff.
Australia Post, baby.
Yeah, we love the Australia Post. Do you
Oz
get a
Post
gold?
the
Yeah,
game.
because that's what you get a gold watch at the end of the game.
Really?
No.
I mean, that'll be
was-
great.
yeah,
I
no,
just got it.
Yeah,
It's
good.
all right, Dan.
Don't
Look,
worry.
We're all infallible.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll about punch that up a bit. Great.
Well, they're making a game of the year, Death Stranding. So
Yeah, so I'm going to go in on that because I picked up the original on sale for like $12 or something, but now I'm going to get this director's cut.
which is going to be $109.
Yeah, so all up, I would have spent too much money on it.
Unless they'll just release like a DLC that's game of the year.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Which they do now.
That'll be fun. No, the game I was actually going to talk about was Elden Ring.
That's next year.
Oh, is that next year?
January.
Yes, it is January.
Just whatever his first name is, Miyazaki. I know. Only
George.
George Miyazaki.
George R. Martin.
And Miyazaki. Oh, what's his first name?
Hideo?
It's not Hayao. I think it's Hideo or Hidekio.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a Japanese first name.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't tell you how excited. It looks like exactly what I thought it'd be.
So what other games has he done? Has he done all of the Dark Souls?
He's done all the he's from From Software.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so he's been the director of. I'm quite sure he's been the creative director of every single From Software game, at least the ones that everyone would be knowledgeable about.
Okay, so that's Dark Souls 1 through 3.
Oh, yeah, man.
Bloodborne,
Mhm.
Sekiro, Shadows Never Die.
Sekiro was
again.
the shit, man. Have you played Sekiro?
No.
You got to.
Is it different?
It's so much different.
But I should be playing Sekiro before.
So with Dark Souls, it's very much based in like it's a much slower game because you got like a shield and sword, magic, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Bloodborne is quicker.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit more fast paced because if you're block, you can't block.
Yeah, okay.
I
Because
mean-
I've got Bloodborne. Bloodborne came free with the PS5.
Yeah, good. You should get into it.
Okay.
And the developers put in a shield as a joke to be like, you can use it if you want. You're gonna fuck up, like,
Okay.
because some people are getting used to the gameplay and just being
Yeah.
like, oh, actually, you got to dodge a lot, and
Yeah.
and the gameplay is suited to like where if you're getting damaged, there's like a meter of health that you can get back if
Yeah.
you're attacking the enemy.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, that's nifty. And Sekiro is much quicker, and I find it more fun and more rewarding
Yeah.
because it's based entirely on skill.
Okay, sweet. I
Yeah,
will
man.
definitely look into that. But yeah, so Elden Ring, you're going in.
Mm-hmm.
I take it. Are you taking time off work for it?
I don't take time off work for games.
You don't take time off work for games?
No, no, not really. No.
Okay, I did that for
I
the
just
PS5.
wait for the weekend.
I did for the PS5.
Yeah.
And I also because day one it was Miles Morales.
Mm.
And I pretty much finished that game in 24 hours. It was great.
It's a short one.
It's a short one. I don't care.
Insomniac is good at making some great short games.
Yeah, because speaking of, their next big release for PlayStation is the big game that we both talked about that I also took time off work for, Ratchet and Clank.
With the plot.
But no, for anyone who is unaware of the Ratchet and Clank franchise or just even ripped apart, because I think this one, because I haven't really played a game since Up Your Arsenal.
Really?
Yeah, that was the last Ratchet and Clank game I played.
entire-
Because I was Xbox.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Boy,
I was a little Xbox boy.
Well, so was I, and then I got a PS3 because Ratchet and Clank was on it. And
Yeah,
I was like,
and I didn't do that. So
coward. You're a coward.
so there's a whole bunch of games I kind of missed out on, but
Did you catch yourself up?
no, not really.
So you had no idea the fuck was going on.
No, I just knew that this was a sequel to the previous one, which was like
The PS3 trilogy, and then
there was like a Futures
that's
series.
the trilogy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, the
and
PS.
then there was a solo one after that
Yeah,
where they brought back the.
I was going to say Ratchet and Clank Days of Futures Past, but no, that's X-Men.
I mean, that'd be fucking great anyway.
Yeah,
May as well do it.
yeah. I mean, they pretty much did in this one. Well, no,
Yeah.
this was more Endgame. But anyway, no, I'm not going to go into it.
Endgame.
Yeah, this is more Marvel. What
Should've
Marvel movie do you think this Ratchet and Clank game is most like?
Oh, no, I'd say it's a fucking. I'd say no. Keep it in there. No, you can press it down. It's your
I
body.
wasn't gonna bleep anything. I was gonna press something. I was like, nah, maybe not. I might test them later.
I'd say it's more of an upbeat Infinity War, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
It was a great fucking game.
ends on a high note.
I loved it. For those unaware, you play as Ratchet, who is a Lombax, who is an alien. That's all you need to know. No, and
No,
his
there's
little
more.
yeah. You sure?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
it's an entire trilogy.
yeah,
More.
and his little robot friend not invented, repaired the
The very important Dimensionator.
Dimensionator, which I'm assuming came from the previous trilogy or the
Indeed,
previous.
it did.
Yeah,
If you, I was just like, man, you must have not known what the fuck was going on,
No.
except for Nefarious and, yeah, you didn't know about the pirates or anything.
yeah. Actually, you know what? It wasn't Up Your Arsenal. It wasn't Ratchet and Clank 3. It was Gladiator, which is even worse.
Deadlocked.
Well, yeah, but it was Gladiator here.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Hey, I love Gladiator. That was great.
That was a
Get
great
your
one.
guns to level 99, rainbow shooting.
Yeah. But I mean, that's an even worse one because that one had less to do with the ongoing story.
It did, but also it had those two commentators, which were the best.
Yeah.
Juanita.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the devil dance in the pale moonlight, Juanita?
Fucking love the. Oh man, the writing in the other Ratchet and Clank games I find it to be way better.
Yeah. But what did you think of this game? Because I was surprised.
Fantastic.
I was surprised at the diversity in level designs for this. I was expecting straight platformer, but then you had open plains. Like you had a bunch of close to open world levels.
Yeah, they kind of explored. I think they tried to do that in number 3 of the PS3, A Crack in Time.
Yeah.
There was a level where it was quite open world-ish, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of new. But in this one, there's like 2 main worlds, which are just, you can go anywhere pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah. And is that one the main one where you get the zoomy boots?
What do they call it?
But is that the Lombax homeworld?
I don't think it's the home world. I think it's actually, you know what? It could be the home world. Because if you're going through all those lorbs,
Yeah.
you do find that if you listen to all of them, at the end, there's a Lombax called Mags.
Ah, cool. We love mags.
Well, they did that thing of, there's another game that kind of did that. You know Fable? Remember the Fable series?
Yeah, I remember Fable.
If you got the DLC for Fable 2, they'll be like, oh, the protagonist will be very important to Aurora, and then the fucking DLC ends.
Yeah.
And then people are like, what is Aurora? Who is she? It's a land in Fable 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think they're going to do that with those little orbs. Just like, we'll release him as a little tease. Little tease for they actually do exist. There's more than Ratchet and Rivet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be the homeworld, or it could be a world that they... actually, no, I think it is the homeworld.
Yeah.
It makes sense if it is.
But I also, because you just mentioned another character there that we completely forgot to talk about earlier, Rivet, the new female Ratchet, the new sexy Ratchet.
Okay, I wouldn't say that, but you can.
Well,
you can
I
say
wouldn't,
that.
but the internet is.
Oh yeah, don't look that up.
Yeah,
That's
so you got to be
horrible.
careful. You got to be careful when searching up theories on
Ratchet and Rivet images.
Yes. So is that gameplay? I found it to be such a fun gameplay loop of just leveling up guns and like switching between favorite guns.
Yeah.
I think for me, my favorite gun was the topiary gun, which is like the little sprinkler.
I mean, that's the one that helps you out the most in every
Oh,
single...
it's so good.
It was just like, a swarm of everything?
Yeah. Boop. Yeah, so I did that, and then that was like a classic for me, topiary, and then is it the Mr. Fungi or Mrs. Fungi?
It's Mrs. Fun Guy when you fully level it up.
Yeah, so Mrs. Fungi was just so helpful in every boss. It just made every boss that much easier to beat.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just all of a sudden had like 6 mushrooms.
If you need... You just need those two weapons, and then you can enjoy every other weapon.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one is... I think it's like the Rhino, probably. It's always going to be the Rhino.
Yeah. I haven't unlocked the Rhino yet because I didn't go back and platinum the game. I just blasted through the campaign.
Wait till you get all the gold bolts. Infinite health, infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Just tush, tush, tush. Destroying everything.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to go back and platinum this game.
Dude, they were just like... And also, you can use the infinite health, infinite ammo. It won't block off the trophies.
Yeah. That's good. Anyway, no, but what would you... Let's give it a rating. What would you rate it?
I'd give it a 9. I would give it a 10 if... Yeah, look, I don't know, because the only reason why... Well, look, there's the enemies. They're a bit samey-same.
Yep.
I think that really is that's one of my only gripes. Same with the bosses. They're a bit of the same.
Yeah.
But I was kind of disappointed only with the story not revealing more about the Lombax, but that's more subjective.
And it feels like this is the beginning of a new trilogy as well.
I mean, if it is, that's also cool. I mean, it'd suck if they just went...
Yeah, like,
you know
that's it. We're done.
Signing out.
You think we've told everything that we need to tell about them?
Yeah, the game's not... I wouldn't give it a 10 because it's not like innovating anything. I mean, it is innovating in terms of technology. Yeah. But it's not innovating in terms of...
It's very much a technological showcase. The controller felt great.
Oh, dude, it's just so fun.
Yeah. Let's go. No, I thought I got a message from my housemate. Did I? No. Do I cut this out?
He's saying, stop being nerds.
Oh, I did get a message from my housemate, but 20 minutes ago. So, yeah, we'll just wrap this up. I will probably give it I'm similar. 9.
Yeah. It's a
great game. It's a fucking great game. I think the ATO would definitely give me my money back for Ratchet Clank Rift Apart.
What would you rate the ATO, though?
The ATO, a 4-3.
Oh, come on, mate. They're doing their part.
They're doing their part, but they're making... Don't worry, I'm not going to go into it. Actually, I will go into it.
Go into it, mate.
I will go into it.
Go off, King.
One of the main reasons I'm doing this podcast, because people might be like, Dan, this is irresponsible to try and get money back from the ATO. They investigated me twice when I was a teenager.
Why?
Both times over $30 in a tax return when I was a fry cook.
What?
Yeah, and I pressed the wrong number on a numpad 2 times, and they investigated me, withheld my tax return.
How much was the tax return?
It was maybe $100.
Damn.
So this is me trying to get my revenge. Trying to get my revenge on the
over
ATO.
$100, man.
Yeah.
Always pay back Dan Dennis.
Always pay. I'll never forget. But no, this has been it. This has been a lot of fun. Andy, we've had a lot of fun pressing buttons. This is 45 minutes. It's a pretty good length. Anything you've got to plug, sir?
Oh, I got nothing to plug, mate. Just, you can plug out. That's that Hogwarts bit that we were talking about.
You want that edited out?
Oh, we should edit the shit out
we
of
should
that.
definitely edit
We
that
should
out.
get the fuck out of that.
Yeah, that is not staying.
Oh, you can leave it in, but if you don't put like a 1 minute bleep throughout that entire thing, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about when we...
I'll South Park it. Okay,
South
cool.
Park
So
that,
my name is Dan Danish. You can find me. Do you not have social media accounts you want to...
Oh, no, I like my my
Privacy.
anonymity.
Fair enough.
Look, me and Hamish, me and Hamish are drifting apart a bit.
Yeah, you're no longer on the radio, just the podcast.
Well, he wouldn't let me. He wouldn't let me shine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Daddy's shining now.
Daddy's shining now.
Suck a dick, Hamish.
My name's Dennis. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Be About It Boy.
And his address is also.
And see you next week, boy.